Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Go Bananas Comedy Club, Cincinnati's home for stand-up comedy. Wednesday night, we're here to make some noise! Alright, we have a few very simple rules here at Go Bananas. Please turn off all of your cell phones. Keep your table talk to an absolute minimum. And no heckling the comedians or you will be asked to leave. With that out of the way, make some noise for your family and friends you're here to see tonight! And please help welcome to the stage your host and MC this evening, the very funny, the very talented, it's Ian Squints!
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's so good to see you. Oh yeah. Love to see all your faces. Who's here to support a loved one? And who's here to support somebody they hate? Is there anybody out there that's just like, dude, I hope he fucking tanks so hard. Ruin my marriage. It's good to see you guys. I've had kind of a weird week. Have you guys ever had somebody try to guess your job and then it just like hurts your feelings? Well, here's what happened. I was at the store, I had a big bag of dog food over my shoulders, and this older guy, he passes me and he goes, "Wow, you look like a nice, strong young man. I bet you do scrap metal." I don't want to look like I do scrap metal, you know what I mean? Like, what does that even look like on site? Am I noticeably sticky? Do I have bees following me? What the fuck, dude? Like, I do appreciate him calling me strong, though. That's a nice thing to say. But, like, I want to look strong, like, from the gym, not dragging a washing machine to the fucking scrapyard strong. Like, this stranger just, like, looks at me in my eyes and calls me Macho Man Randy Salvage. Like, if you're gonna make fun of me, at least be accurate. Like, I know what I look like. You guys know what I look like. I look like I just woke up from sleeping in the grass, you know? I look like on the weekends I go to the Great Wolf Lodge and go swimming in my jeans. You guys heard of a Cocaine Bear? Well, I look like Fentanyl Seahorse. That's what I'm all about, dude. Now, this is going to be a good show, though, man. It's going to be a good show. I've done some really bad shows. Like, I did the show down in Knoxville, Tennessee one time, and I got heckled by this dude in the back. And I wasn't doing, like, the best, but he heckled me from the back, and he was like, "You're about as funny as a bunch of rabbits trying to have an orgy in a cornfield." And I'm like, that's kind of funny. Then he goes, "It's not funny. It ruins the crop." So, that's for sure just happening to that guy. You know what I mean? That's not a phrase, dude. I've asked everybody, is that a phrase? Has anybody ever heard of that shit? That's not a phrase. Don't come heckling me because you're sexually frustrated. You know what I mean? Been trying to like look after my health a little bit. I've been doing intermittent fasting. Do you know what that is? So pretty much if you don't know what it is, that's when like I'll eat something like right when I wake up, and then I won't eat anything else until I sell my Xbox. Dude, it's tough too. People like to haggle on Marketplace. They're always like, "What can you do for $40? What can you do for $40?" It's like $40, like, I mean, guess I'll sell it to you, like, fuck. I work with some weird people, man, but I love them. I work with this dude. We were all sitting around like during lunch, and he turns to me and he goes, "Hey, Ian, would you suck a dick for $1 million?" Which was kind of weird because he was scratching a lottery ticket when he asked me that. You know, he's making work a bit weird, you know? like he'll just be passing me in the hallways and he'll just be like, "Hey, Ian, playing my numbers today." And I hope he wins. I do. I hope he wins because Sure, heterosexual dick sucking is a bit embarrassing, but so is being poor, you know what I mean? Like what am I supposed to do, just drive around in a Subaru with my dignity? Nah, dude, I'm gonna get a Camaro with my dick money, you know, I'm fucking revving it up. My license plate's gonna say like, sucky sucky or something, I don't care. But also, dude, if you're shelling out $1 million for blowjobs, you can do better than me, dude. Like, it's gonna be toothy as hell if I do it. You know what I mean? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm sorry. Like $1 million, man. I feel like also if you have $1 million, I think blowjobs just kind of come with that. Say what you want. It's a hell of a pickup line. You know, I mean, I'm not gay, but if somebody slid up to me and next to me at the bar and was like, "Hey, I have $1 million," I'd be like, "Take me to your car." Sex work is real work. Then he takes me to his Subaru. And I'm like, I'm gonna need to see like a pay stub or something, dude, because I don't believe you, you know? Like, Subaru people have millions of dollars. Does anybody here have $1 million? I'm just trying to not be so poor. Well, if you guys liked my material, I will be selling merch after the show in that little back alleyway over yonder. It's not much. It's $10 a gram. It's pretty good. Just don't be going around telling people I sell merch, okay? All right, guys, are you ready for your next comedian? You guys have been great. Give a round of applause for yourselves for coming out. This is great. Coming up to the stage, you're going to love him so much, Mr. Justin Bradley.
What's happening? Give it up for Ian one more time, everybody. How many of you guys are excited to get some merch after the show, right? Yeah? You guys doing good, man? Good to be out on a Wednesday night, you know what I mean? Just kind of leaving our worries behind for a little bit, hopefully, right? You know? A lot of crazy stuff happening in the world, you know? It's a tough time to be alive, I guess they say. I mean, like my own niece and nephew actually survived a school shooting last year. Pretty wild. They're homeschooled too, which I'm not sure how that is charged. It's tough. No. I'm just kidding. They didn't survive, no, they made it. I've been seeing this, I don't know, maybe you guys have seen this too. This has been happening a lot. I've been seeing a lot of ads in my social media feeds for the Dollar General store. Anybody else? Yeah, so I'm the only one, the algorithm that's figured out is pure white trash, right? That's what it is, you know? Is that what it is? You gotta hand it to Dollar General though, man, because like I've grown up and I live in the country now. Dude, you can be driving down some country roads where there's no schools, no churches, no buildings, no pavement. And then bam, in the middle of a cornfield, a Dollar General is just there. You know what I mean? Like a redneck Target, you know what I'm saying? Just beckoning all the white trash in, you know what I mean? Come on in, get your mossy oak camo and a dented can of soup, you know what I mean? And you know, I don't hate it. I don't know. I grew up. Anybody else grew up in a small town, or are you guys all city folks in here? Yeah, a few of us. You know, like I've lived in a lot of places where like Dollar General was the only store you had to shop in. You know, and like the kind of towns that like there are two types of trucks. You know, diesel and girls trucks. You know, and I always had a girls truck, man. I never got any respect. We were actually moving to a small town early on in our marriage, and we were going to look at a house, and the realtor said, listen, you're going to come into town. It's a very small town, just like 10 houses in the middle of corn. She was like, you're going to come into town, you're going to see a big orange sign that says gas. You're going to turn right there, just keep going, and when you see the cornfield, the house is right there. I'm like, okay, gas. I was like, is it like a Shell or like a BP? She was like, no, it just says gas. I was like, babe, we can't move here. They've got off-brand gas, dude. And I don't know how to retrofit our engines, you know? So, any wrestling fans, WWE guys out there? Yeah? You guys, even if you're not, you're probably familiar with John Cena, right? John Cena? Did you guys know John Cena is in the Guinness Book of World Records? Do you know that? Some of you guys, this is actually true. It's very cool. John Cena has the world record for most Make-A-Wish Foundation visits. 650 and counting. Pretty awesome, right? Guy that busy, guy that big. I do this like 650 times. John Cena's walked into a sick kid's room and they were like, I kind of wish I didn't see you, actually, you know? It's wild. What do you say, you know? What does John Cena say? Like, you can't see me. And soon we won't be seeing any more of you. I don't know. I don't know what he says. You know, I got to think that out of 650 times, at least once he's gotten the wrong room number, you know what I mean? Just scared the crap out of some kid that was just in there for like a tonsillitis or something. You know, he's like, John Cena, what are you doing here? You know, I mean, wow. I'm sick, sorry. I tell you this. My family, we actually almost adopted a child recently. I got 4 kids. We almost grew by 1. We almost adopted a child at the Walmart checkout, of all places, which is, I didn't know they were doing that there. I don't know if that's legal or not, but we were checking out. We were heading towards the exit. We saw a crowd of people, which we recognized instantly as that group of like security guards and police officers that are taking care of a lost kid, you know? We also knew there was a lost kid because no less than 5 times they announced that there was a lost kid in the 30 minutes that we were in the Walmart, you know? I don't know if you know this, but like the more times they have to announce it, the less professional they get. Like the first time they were like, attention Walmart shoppers, there is a lost little boy with a red shirt. He's very upset, please come get him. On the 5th time they were like, hey, everybody in this place right now, stop what you're doing. If you're a parent and you don't have your kid, we have him. He's very upset, come get him. You know, we were like, I was like, babe, this kid's parents are probably OD'd, you know, or something. This is gonna have a bad ending. And as we walked towards the exit, we could see right away too that this was actually a lost special needs boy, which was very upset. Yeah, my whole family were like, oh, like that. And then all turned to oh crap when that entire group of cops and workers and security guards looked up at us and the kids started pointing at me. And they started coming towards me, right? And I was like, dude, I don't know what to do. So I panicked. I said, dude, we're just gonna go ahead and take this kid home, you know? And so we loaded him up, took him home. My wife's like, now what do we do? I was like, babe, there's a Walmart down the street. I think we can drop him back off. That's my time, guys. I'm Justin. Give it up for your next comic, the very funny Trina Bean.
All right, give it up for everybody that you've seen before me. I'm kind of losing my voice here. So yeah, this is a great time to do comedy, huh? Yeah, I've kind of always sound like this, even when I was a kid. Like I would always be on, you know, red in the cafeteria instead of yellow. She'd be like, they're all on yellow, you're on red. She said that, you know, my voice carried. So I would always get upset because I was like, tell all these people on yellow that I'm on red. And then I saw them just all talk to me even more. And I was like, kids are crazy. I'm never having any. That was the moment. I was like 1st grade, you know what I mean? But I was like, this is, no. Yeah, so my name is Trina Bean. I used to go by Katrina, but that's not been a pretty name since like 2005. Like when you start to wince, when you, like someone winces, sorry, whenever you say your name, right? It gives you like a complex, like you're related to the weather. And then you're like, man, these are some dumb people. And I believed it for a while. So then I changed it to Trina Bean, you know. And then Trina Bean started going out and applying for jobs like she wasn't a felon. But they got the same social security number, you know what I mean? I applied to be a butterfly house manager. They were like, no. I showed up in a butterfly costume. I already had at the house. So, yeah, they were like, we don't even drug test, but for you, we're going to make an exception. I was like, damn. You don't want me to hang out with these butterflies. And they were like, no, you're going to blow smoke in their face and they're going to not turn into caterpillars. I was like, maybe moths? Yeah, so I don't work there. I also applied to be a psychic. Like, I got it. I mean, I haven't heard from him yet, but I got it, right? Like, I got to play the part, start getting ready. But, you know, then I was like, maybe I'm just a psycho. Like, and that could be crazy, too. I got diagnosed with sorry, I can't even say it. They've told me so many times what it was. The disorder formerly known as Asperger's. And I'm like, so we're like Prince? We're super cool? And ahead of our time, really. Soon we're just going to have like a symbol for our name. We're not even going to call it anything. And then there'll just be like a secret knock to get in at the door. I'm working on the secret knock. Yeah, so I've been going to therapy and living with my mom. That's just a mess. You know, because like I'll wake up in the morning and I'm like, I'm queer and I'm here and I'm ready to face the day. And then by the end of the day, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm watching Dateline with my mom, thinking about marriage again. And I'm like, well, maybe I could be a killer, you know? But, you know, not yet. I'm not ready yet for my spree. You know, it's just, one time I tried to do it and it was just bubbles. All right, I am getting the light. Thank you all so much. It was so good to be at Go Bananas tonight. All right, have a good one. And we got...
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your next comic, Mr. Nick Noble.
Thanks, everybody. Keep it going for Trina and the power of drugs, guys. Come on. She's doing it, guys. She's having a great time. This is great for me, too, guys. She's my ride home, so this might not be good, but... Fuck, I'm happy to be here. God, but goddamn, I do a lot of drugs, but that makes me want to stop everything. Like, no joke. Don't know what it is. Even Tylenol. I'm stopping it all, guys. Guys, this is a great room. I'm really happy to be here. This is fun. I feel like I'm a little loose tonight, drinking a little bit. Also been microdosing lately, yeah. Not drugs, guys. It's food. I'm broke, okay? Wake up every morning, get my little digital scale out, weigh out half a gram of nacho cheese Doritos, and the rest of the day I just trip balls, guys. It's great. So hungry right now. This is awesome. Guys, I love smoking pot. I'm the only stoner in my family, though. My brother, he's a huge stoner. His girlfriend's going to have a baby. And they do everything completely natural. So for pain relief during the delivery, he's just going to be blowing bong rips in his girlfriend's face. I know, right? There's a good chance that baby's just going to be born ill. As fuck. That's going to be a cool-ass baby, guys. Come on. All its teeth are gold. Has 2 toy phones. The only doctor that I'm seeing is Dre, guys. Really cool baby, pretty ill. This is great. Guys, I'm happy to be here. This is fun. Mostly because I'm just not at work. Because I work at FedEx, all right? I'll admit it. I don't care. But it's not bad, mostly because I like the employees I'm with, right? Like, no one feels like they're better than the job. Like, everyone's there because something happens. And we're all working through it together. It's cool that I work at the airport, guys, which is pretty exciting, because I'm afraid to fly. Anybody else a pussy? I know, guys, it sucks. Stupid fear, I get it. But I got a little tip for you guys. I do this when I fly now. Make sure no matter where I go, I always get a layover in New York, all right? Because I heard if you can make it there, you can make it anywhere, am I right? Come on, guys. All right, I timed out an applause break for that one, so fuck. Hell yeah, guys, it's exciting. I'm actually going out to eat after this, going to NYPD Pizza, baby, my favorite place. That's cop-themed to eat at, right? It's like one of the only cop-themed pizza places, I think, because that's a stupid idea. But I kind of like it, though. They got little niches. Like, I don't know if you know this, but their average response time on delivery is about 3 to 6 minutes. Unless you live in a bad neighborhood, there's a good chance they're not showing up, guys. I'm sorry. Hope it's not an emergency. It's like the only pizza place where I get really nervous when one of their drivers pulls out behind me at night. I'm like, oh, fuck. Was I speeding? Hide the weed. Great pizza place, guys. They actually take competitors' coupons, which is exciting. You can't use them there. Just go around at night and they steal Reach magazines. It's cool. That's really cool. You guys are friends of mine. I can tell you this. I'm afraid to pee in the bathroom sometimes. I get pee shy. Anybody else? I know. It's cool. See me later in the bathroom struggling. It's all right, though. I get really anxious and nervous sometimes in the bathroom. I don't know what it is. Like, some people have seen my dick before. They've liked it some. But they're never once like, can you pee out of that? Like, what the what's going on? No, it's fine, all right? But I heard online that what you should do math in your head, right? It takes your mind off of it, makes it a little bit easier. That's great for people that are good at math, not me. Now I'm just sitting in the stall, just leaning over like, dude, what's 5 times 4? I'm trying to use my fingers, but I'm using one hand right here. Just leaning down, counting dicks, like 1, 2, 3, 4. That's exciting, guys. You can tell I'm single. I got dumped a couple months ago. My girlfriend was Chinese. She was adorable, and I wanted to propose to her. So I tried to hire one of those skywriters to go up and ask her to marry me. But I made a mistake, so I tried to do it in Chinese. It was going to be like 37 planes, so I tried 2 balloons, and they shot them right down, guys. You guys are a great crowd. We got a great group of comedians still coming up. Your next comedian's very funny. It's Blake Hammond, everybody.
Hey, one more time for Nick, huh? Hell yeah. So I put a special out on YouTube recently, and people on the internet keep telling me I look like Chum-Li from Pawn Stars, and even if you don't... Okay, shut up. Even if you don't know what that dude looks like, Chum-Li is not a hot guy's nickname, you know what I mean? Chum-Li sounds like a D-list whale at SeaWorld. Does that make sense? They're like, oh no, Shamu's sick today. Here's Chum-Li, kids. The only whale that wears a t-shirt in the pool. Here he is. Okay, you guys are back. You guys still hate the show, but I get it, dude. It's been weird. It's been a lot of awkward laughs, a lot of up here, and we'll get it going. I've been sober for 7 years. No, don't clap. Tonight's the night. I'm over it. I'm done. Fucking done. No, when people find out I'm sober, they're like, oh, I bet like drinking holidays are hard for you, like St. Patrick's Day. And I'm like, not really, because like drinking wasn't my problem, you know? Like if there was a holiday where we snorted Percocet in the bathroom, that would be an issue. So Easter's tough, but he is risen. Now, still didn't get you fucking dumb fuckers over here, dude. Laugh. Do you have a gun? shoot that motherfucker. I'm sorry. I hope she doesn't shoot you, but we'll see. Did you guys, I found this out recently. Did you guys know that people call heroin horse? Did you guys know that? Clap if you knew that. I just found out that people call it heroin horse. I was trying to figure out why, and I think it's because you like take it out back and shoot it, but or maybe it's because it's so popular in Kentucky. I don't know, but no, I found out my cousin's a horse girl. Yeah, she's on heroin. It's just a fun way to say it, but. Dude, my cousin's one of those people that'll post like, I do not consent for Facebook to use my photos. Which is crazy, is because it's like, you know your mugshot's online, right? Like that shit was on the news. Like you're worried about Facebook, you got warrants, bitch. Like that's crazy. All right, that was all right. That was okay. The heroin horse thing was pretty good. You guys hate my cousin on heroin, but that's what you gotta do. Here's a little PSA. If you go to a restaurant with your fat friend, don't ask to sit in a booth. It's fucking embarrassing. Basically all you're doing is making me wear the table like a corset. It sucks. Every time I sit in a booth, I feel like I'm in a saw trap. Does that make sense? Like I fucking shimmy in and then Jigsaw comes out on his little fucking tricycle. He's like, I want to play a game. I've sat you in a seat you barely fit in. The room will now fill with unlimited breadsticks. You can either tell your wife you cheated on your diet or eat a house salad without dressing. Good luck. I'm like, no, you sick bastard. If the show was going better, I'd be fucking killing right now. That's a funny thing to say. Okay, I gotta wrap up. Every time someone has told me they saw my doppelganger, they proceed to describe the most disgusting person that I've ever heard of. It's so fucking crazy, dude. Like, it's cartoonish. It happened the other day. My friend goes, oh, I saw your doppelganger recently. I was like, oh, yeah, what'd they look like? He was like, dude, it was just this fat, disgusting, sweaty guy. He had Princess Leia chained up. He talked like this. Fuck, that's too nerdy. Yeah, that's too dorky. I agree. Okay, I gotta get out of here with something good. All right, I write for Bob and Tom. Some of you guys probably know what that is. It's a radio show. If you don't know what that, if you're like 20, you're probably like, what the fuck is the radio? But all right, and basically my job is to make a bunch of 65-year-old men laugh at 6 in the morning, and it turns out that I write a lot of nighttime jokes. So I decided, I was like, oh, I'll give these like a second shot. So these are some of the jokes that they rejected. They say you can tell how a guy has sex by how he dances, and I think that's true. Because I always dance with a belt around my neck. All right, that's good enough. I'm Blake Hammond, everybody. Thank you guys so much. Hell yeah. All right, we're back on track, baby. This next comic, he's very funny. Give it up for Darren Moore, everybody.
All right, let's give it up for Blake. I feel like I need to rebuke the devil. His shirt is what nightmares are made of. I know what you guys are thinking. This guy on stage is 6 face tattoos away from looking like Jelly Roll. Yeah, and you'd be right, because we're fucking taking over, you skinny fucks. Unless it involves running, then we're not taking over. Or if it's hot, the month of July is super hot. I'm over it. But I had this thought pop in my head the other day. Do you think that fucking piece of shit Hitler loved the month of July? Now think about it. I think he did. I think he thought, oh wow, July.
Yeah, you got to think about that one. Also, I want to preface this. You have. Fuck the Nazis. Fuck the Nazis. Fuck the Nazis. You could say that joke if you say that 3 times. I learned something the other day on TikTok. I learned that a woman's clit never stops growing. When I heard this news, I became disgusted with myself for not knowing this information. But it makes sense. It makes sense. This is why your grandma and my grandma always has a smile on her face. Come on in, honey. She's not happy to see you. She's about to climax. I caught Grandpa jerking off Grandma the other day. I walked out. Wasn't a pleasant sight. The word clit to me is a funny word. It can be said 2 different ways. The first way, clitoris. This sounds like a baby dinosaur. I could just envision the very first man to hear this word look at a vagina and go, and then all of a sudden he thinks, wow. Later on, we know that baby dinosaur is going to turn into a brontosaurus, big and long. The second way to say clit is clitoris. This sounds like a gladiator about to go to war. This is clitoris. That scared the very first man that heard that. He didn't want anything with a pussy. I thought that joke was gonna work better. It makes sense why that joke didn't work. All week I've been prepping and praying. I get in the shower and I pray. But then today, I realized something. God doesn't hear you when you're washing your balls. I can't hear you, Darren. You're touching your testicles. You gotta wash them. But I mean, listen, it's okay to pray and wash your balls at the same time. The word boycotting is an interesting word to me. To me, it's a funny word. Lots of people are boycotting something. I'm boycotting the month of July, right? Everybody's boycotting something. But that word's funny to me because it sounds like a menu option at a Jeffrey Epstein sex party. Yeah, I know. I'll take the side of boycotting with the gravy, please. Yeah, that's pretty gross. That's pretty gross. Do you ever notice when you're trying to turn left and turn right, the cars coming speed up? You guys ever notice that? You're like, what the fuck? Why'd that guy speed up? It's because they're trying to kill you. Yeah, the guy who fucking hates his job wants to kill you, and he doesn't want you to turn left or right because, yeah, he's a murderer. That's my time. Let's give it up for Alex Schubert.
Darren Moore, everybody. He washes his balls for the Lord. Hell yeah. That's a man right there. Hell yeah. Didn't know that's how you did it this whole time. Nah. I'm an awkward guy. Trina talked about having Asperger's earlier. I have it too. You know, one thing about it is one thing with Asperger's, I know a lot of random and interesting facts. One thing I learned, did you guys know that the state bird of Kentucky is a cigarette flying out of someone's car? I had no idea. I mean, I'm from Ohio. Ours is a cornhole bag. We're not doing better at all. I am, weird things bother me with Asperger's. I just turned 30 recently, which means a lot of my friends are starting to have kids. Yeah, a friend of mine, she posted on Facebook, she just had a kid. She said, "This is little Riley. She's a little miracle." The next line down said, "And she's sassy like her mommy." How the fuck do you know that? She's 33 minutes old. How the hell do you know she's sassy? Only way you could have known is if the baby came out of the womb and immediately started talking shit. Like she looked up at her dad like, Dad, you cut an umbilical cord like a bitch. You know that, right? I'm a sassy baby. Coming this fall to CBS, really young Sheldon. That's a dumb one, that's fine. I have Asperger's. I also just found out I have ADHD. It's pretty good. Yeah, hot, I know. Yeah, but with this diagnosis, I can now work on its negative symptoms. Like one thing I struggle with is focusing, and I can improve that by taking Adderall. Yeah. We also struggle with financial stability, and I can improve that by selling Adderall. It's awesome. Yeah, if you want to talk about organized crime, that shit's organized as fuck. Yeah, dude. I told myself I wouldn't do that. That's fine. No. Like weird things are in my memory. Like I watched the Reds a lot as a kid, but like the team sucked, so I only remember the commercials. Yeah. Like this commercial used to come on all the time. It was for this product called Enzyte. If you don't know Enzyte, their tagline was the once daily tablet for natural male enhancement. It's a giant dick pill. Yes. And they had this mascot. His name was Smilin' Bob. Yes, very awkward. He never had any lines. He'd just stand there and smile. Would you like hors d'oeuvres at this party? Yeah. So the thing was like that company, they went under. They faced a shit ton of lawsuits because a pill that makes your dick bigger does not exist. It's not scientifically possible. And they got caught after thousands of people called and complained to the Better Business Bureau. That means that there's a customer service phone number people call where they complain about their tiny dicks. That sounds like the greatest job of all time. Who can I give my resume to? Like some guy calls like, my dick is still small. And I'm on the other line trying not to laugh. Like, this guy's a fucking idiot. I'm sorry to hear that, sir. Might I interest you in a pickup truck? You just groaned like you have a pickup truck and a tiny dick. So he's like, he got me. You guys are fun, man. I'm gonna do one more, and I'm gonna get the hell out of here. I love stand-up comedy, man. It's great because like inspiration for stand-up, it can strike anywhere. Like I was at the gym recently, and this dude nearby, when he finished his reps, he let out kind of a grunt, like. And I joked he's making sex noises in the gym. That I started to get my brain going. I was like, if that's what men sound like when they make sex noises in the gym, then women making sex noises is twice as crazy. You know, like they're doing bicep curls and they're like, oh, Alex, I'm having such a good time right now. I'm not bored at all. I'm totally not going back to my ex-boyfriend after this. You guys are awesome, man. I'm Alex Schubert. Thank you guys so much. And keep those hands clapping for your next comic. He's new to the scene, but he's super funny. Give it up for Andrew Pennell.
What's up, everybody? I've only been doing stand-up for a couple months now, and I usually get, I don't have much confidence when I come up here. I'm quiet, shy, all that stuff. So I'm gonna try having some confidence tonight, so just act like I got up here again, start clapping and everything. Oh, whoa, it is so great to see everybody here. How are we all doing? Good? You guys got a good show tonight. I'm so happy you're here. A bunch of beautiful faces, amazing faces. So I've been thinking about this lately. Rain. We've had a lot of rain, right? Right? So when it rains for like 2 hours, and it's just coming down, 2 hours of rain, constant rain, And then you check the Weather Channel, you check your phone, you check the newspaper. It says, oh, we got 3 to 4 inches of rain tonight. All that rain coming around Cincinnati is only 3 to 4 inches. Come on, guys, what's going on? Are you buying that? So my bitch fucking girlfriend, came up to me. I was in the garage, off work, in the garage, 8 beers, Spike TV. I'm chilling, okay? She comes up to me. She's like, oh, no, do this, do that, do this, do that. Oh, dishwasher. No. No. And the worst part is she won't let me have sex with her in the vagina anymore. Can you believe that? She wants to fuck me. Which I'm fine with. It's the hair pulling that gets me. My shit is straight when she's done with me. All right. That felt good. Thank you, guys. I should do that more often. That was pretty cool. So my roommate asked me for like pee the other day because I don't smoke weed and this guy smokes weed. He wanted to pass a drug test. And the first thing I thought when he asked me, like, can I have your pee? I was like, it's kind of gay. I don't know. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if God likes that. There's got to be something in the Bible, like, you can't give your piss to another man. We shouldn't be doing that. It's weird, yeah, because I'd have to, like, I don't know, like, time my pee throughout the day so that I'd have enough pee to give him. And it's just like, I don't know, usually you save your cum for your girlfriend, but, like, I'm saving my piss for my bro. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like that. I don't think we should be doing that type of stuff. I've been starting to walk my cat recently. It's getting nice out. I've just been taking him on walks. I don't know. It's more of like the whiter things I do, but fuck it. Like, I don't know. Yeah, I live in like a mostly black neighborhood. So it's like, I feel like me walking my cat is like I'm on like the forefront of like just gentrifying this neighborhood. I don't know. Like I'm single-handedly changing this neighborhood. Yeah, if you see a white guy walking his cat with no shirt on in your neighborhood, things are gonna start changing. You might notice a couple more coffee shops popping up, if you know what I mean. I don't know. If I was like an older black man and I saw a guy like me walking his cat with no shirt on, I wouldn't like that. I don't know. That'd be pretty fucked up. Yeah, I was walking in the park, and I was walking past this black family. They're having like a cookout, and I was walking my cat, no shirt on, obviously. And it was just like, one by one, I noticed them just start to look at me, start staring at me. Some of them were laughing, some of them seemed pissed off. I get it. I wanted to tell them, like, guys, this isn't what all white people do. We're not like this. I'm giving us a bad rap. But like we do weird shit. So I'm doing this. Deal with it. Not gonna hurt anybody. I'm just walking my cat. That's what I like to do. All right, thank you guys. Please give it up for your next comic, Martin Schlesinger.
How you doing, everybody? Let's get the energy up a little more. Hello, everybody! All right, if you can tell, I'm a New Yorker. If you can't tell, clear your ears out. I was born in Brooklyn, grew up in the Bronx. When unfortunately my father passed away, went to his funeral, and I look exactly like he did, like 15 years earlier. It's like you could take a picture of my father 15 years ago, more like 20 years ago, because 15 years ago he was dead, but for 20 years ago, and he looked at me, and it's almost like I came out of his ass. So this guy comes into the funeral, and he looks at me, and he knows he's supposed to go in that room, But he looks at me. And he looks at me. And he walks in the other room. And he comes out. And he walks over to me and says, "You are?" I said, "Yeah, I'm Martin. I'm his son." He goes, "You're the splitting image of his man." I go, "Well, thank you." And I had the same exact smile. And he took a step back. You could tell immediately he was afraid of ghosts. He walked out of that funeral home, almost ran my stepmother over, and decided he had to get out of there. My comedic mind said, I have a routine. When I die, I'm going to have my grandchildren get some friends. They're going to stick electrodes in my eyes, hydraulics in my body. I have a friend who's going to have my girlfriend. She's going to have my phone. So when someone comes up to my casket, I'm going to be lying there. She's going to be, they're going to have a list. I don't like that person. So they're going to hit a button, and the electrode's going to pop my eyes open. And I'm going to close my eyes. He's alive, I saw him. No, it's okay. The person who's with that person is going to know what's going on. It's okay, just come sit down. I swear, I saw his eyes open. No, it's all right. Then I'm going to find out who really is religious, because someone's going to push a button, and my body's going to come up out of the casket, and I'm going to sit up and go. And half the funeral parlor I'm expecting to run out. The other half is going to just collapse on the floor. And then my girlfriend, about a week later, is going to send out text messages from my phone that I'm going to keep active. "Thanks for coming to my funeral. I'll give you a call later with any future processes that I might need." That didn't go very well, did it? So let's see, what else could I have? Well, my girlfriend's dog is psychotic. Whenever she wants to talk to us, she spins in circles, counterclockwise. Not clockwise, counterclockwise. So when she wants to eat, it's zoom, zoom, and she stops, and she stares at me. I'm like, what do you want from me? I don't speak counterclockwise. I only speak clockwise. This is not Australia. Spin, spin, stops, look. Spin, spin, stops. And the more she stops and looks, the harder the stare is. It's like, why don't you understand me? Because you're a little dog and I don't like little dogs. I like big dogs. So, I feed her. And when I feed her, she's nice and calm until she's got to go out. Then she walks up to you and looks at you. If you're not paying any attention to her, she walks away and goes in the corner and does her business. Why didn't you just tell me? Why didn't you look at me? Well, tonight's not doing well for me, so have a good night. The next comedian is Barry Beret.
Take me to your best friend's house, go around his roundabout, oh yeah. Hey, how we all doing tonight, man? How we all doing tonight? History is being made tonight. An African-American comic, me, Barry Bray, has brought his African-American father to Montgomery. He's in the building, my fucking hero, I love him. My mom is here. I had to... I spoil you. You asked me not to use the N-word. I'm only using it one time tonight. I love you, Mom. I love you, Mom. All right, y'all ready? We ready? All right, let's get it. All right, let's get right to it. All right, so look. I was like 2 hours away. My mom called me. I was in Cleves. I was doing Lyft. I'm up here from North Carolina. I'm stationed at Fort Liberty. It used to be known as Fort Bragg, but they changed the name because they're getting rid of all the Confederate history. So I was taking Frank to the hospital. I was doing a Lyft ride. And my mom called me, and she was like, where's the place at? I was like, Go Bananas in Montgomery. Now, a lot of my colored friends, they don't know about Montgomery. So I had to let them know, like, yo, like, you can come here after dark. Like, you won't get lynched. Like, I swear to God, like, and my mom was like, she calls me Buddha. She was like, Buddha, you got to watch out for those, what'd you say? You said those staunchy, wait, what'd you say? Staunchy, what kind of Republicans? Well, hold on, Mom. What kind of Republicans did you say? What kind of Republicans did you say? You said staunchy what? Hey, hold on. Little does she know, I'm registered Republican. Hey! Let's go! But I was like, Mom, like, I was like, Mom, it's open mic Wednesday. I can see if it was like MAGA Hat Monday. But it's not. It's Wednesday. So much to tell y'all in 5 minutes. Where do I start? All right, make some noise for Drew. He went early. Give it up for Drew. You ready, Dad? Yes, sir. All right. When I was younger, I used to be shy, just like Drew. Ever since I've known my father, he used to be a player back in the day. He wears diamond rings. I wear diamond rings because he wears diamond rings. He's a Los Angeles Lakers fan. I'm a Los Angeles Lakers fan because of him. What y'all don't know is I used to be like Drew, just shy. I used to be afraid to talk to girls. And my dad used to be like, you seen the girls at school you like? Yes, sir. You talk to them? No, sir. You's a chicken head, nigga. Damn! I'm a chicken head, nigga? Well, let me just cluck my way fucking to my room here. Mom, he ain't never tell you this shit, did he? He ain't tell you. It's okay, my stepmom, she had my back, it's all good. But anyway, but this is what I really want to tell y'all. Cause this is all off the top, I ain't even writing this shit. I gotta tell y'all this story. So, I'm gonna say I was doing a ride share. A few weeks ago, I fucked this Latina chick. In the back of a ride share ride. When I tell you, like all my male friends, I brought them here, they all got like double-digit bodies. Sorry for their girlfriends if y'all here. I'm the one, like, I'm the late bloomer. So, I ain't gonna hold you. She was Latina, she gave me the best head of my life. Like, I gotta show you this shirt. Like, let me show you this shirt. Look at this shit. Look at the makeup. Like, God damn. Like, hey, do y'all see this? Look at the shirt. I wanna frame this to her and give it to her. I wanna frame it to her and give it to her gift like El Mejor Cabeza en el Mundo, like the best head in the world. Like, I wanna let her know, like, them white girls ain't fucking with you. Hey, that motherfucking head's so good, I'm like, I wanna go to the Border Patrol and fix that shit. Bring them all over here. She was giving me that shit, I'm like, baby, you need citizenship? Do you need it? And like, she was feeling kind of bad because like she thought I didn't nut, but I was like, who didn't nut? I nutted when I went in, the first 3 minutes. But you know, I'm getting a little older, I ain't got it like I used to. So that second nut took a little, it ain't come, but that first one was, and she was like, we had a blast, like after we went a couple rounds. No, this is the best part, She came on my, like she was riding me, she came on my dick. Her last 2 words when she got done coming, she was like, 5 stars. I was like, let's go! 5 stars! Before I go, I ain't even got the light yet. Before I go, I want to cut this short. Hey, I'm about to one more. Hey, my boy, Anthony, you in here, right? He in the motherfucking building. I got your hoodie on. Stop playing with me. I came back to Ohio a soldier from Missouri. I'm a soldier now. You came back a Christian. I don't fuck with that. I'm gonna tell you why I don't fuck with that. This nigga used to be the best rapper in Cincinnati. He used to be the shit. Like, real nigga. That's a fact. She gon' eat the dick up like a snack. She like the way I move inside the trap. Call me Aaron Rodgers with the pack. Call me Franklin Saint with the snow boy. Cause I'm a gray white inside the old boy. I'm cut from a big bag of dope boy. My chopper hit her face like a po' boy. Bitch, I'm really about it. When it comes to the beef, I don't want to. Colleen Smith, everybody, give it up. Colleen Smith, my bad. She a Republican too.
That is a fucking lie. How do you even follow this? This is the most jacked up situation all night. Oh my God. I'm just gonna do what I did and let's just work. So it doesn't matter what kind of job you do. I feel like most people just want to do a good job. Nobody tonight. But in general, everybody just wants to do a good job. But people push us until you get to the point where you're just like, fuck this shit. I try to be super cognizant of that as a customer and especially as a patient. Like at a doctor's office. I work at a doctor's office, so I know like those patients that can push you. So when I go to the doctor, I try to be like, I want to be in and out. I don't want to be a problem. This was not one of those days. I had a doctor's appointment 2 weeks ago for a medication check. I take Adderall for ADD. And with my physician, every year you've got to submit a drug test. So that was where this rolled around too. And so my primary's like, so can you submit a urine sample today? Literally every time I've had to take a drug test for like work or for this, I immediately start to panic and start to think about like, when is the last time I did cocaine? But like, I've never done cocaine. I don't do any drugs. I'm like not that cool. Prescriptions don't count. So she sees that I'm like kind of panicked and she's like, is there something like that would show up that you don't want me to know about? Is there, something you're worried about? And like the fact is there was something I was worried about and it was something that happened the night before. We had gone to dinner at a Mexican restaurant and it wasn't the copious amounts of Don Julio I knew she would find in my urine. It was the rumbling of the Don Pablos that was making its way south all morning. So like profusely sweating, I'm like, yeah, I can do this. This is totally fine. Her nurse gives me the cup, shows me to the bathroom, and she was like, so you can't wash your hands, you can't flush the toilet until you give me the specimen. And I'm like, this sounds great. Picture it. I'm sitting there, cup in hand, trying really hard to open the front door just enough to pee, whilst leaving the back door tightly shut. Epic failure. I pull the cup up, and there is shit all down the side of the cup. Truth be told, there was a little in the cup. A little Colleen Jaegerbomb. I can't turn the sink on to rinse this off. So I am stuck with this one-ply translucent office-grade toilet paper that I'm trying to wipe the side of the cup off with. There is shit smears on the label. There's shit in the threads where the lid goes. I am in there entirely too long. I can't flush the toilet, so my personal scent is permeating this entire room. I think, what if I just like crack the door a little and give her the cup? So I try to just crack the door, and she blows the door open. The odor visibly hits her face. She makes eye contact with me, looks at the cup, and says, please wash your hands. I couldn't wash my hands fast enough, and I bolted. I couldn't get to the elevator before my phone goes off. Message, Christ Hospital, my chart. Results, negative. I work in a medical office. I know you didn't test that result, put that in my chart, and then send me a notification in the 73 seconds it took me to get to this elevator. That day, I pushed a professional medical healthcare provider to the point of literally saying, "Fuck this shit." This is a story I like to call One Girl, One Cup. Please keep your hands together for the girl I think I look like when I've been drinking, Jackie Raby.
We're fucking twins. I don't know what you're talking about. It's my long lost sister. Please see me after the show. I've missed you. Hey guys. Hey. My name's Jackie. I'm a 29-year-old bipolar bisexual from the Queen City. I'm a full-time nanny, part-time Dr. Pepper addict. I've been up to my eyeballs in shit plenty of times. I related to her story. I am a single mom to the prettiest pussy you've ever seen. It's my opinion. Who here is single? Clap if you're single. Why are your people booing? Because they're mad? They're jealous? I'm single. How's the dabbling in the dating pool going? Anybody caught anything? You're quiet, I know you did. That dating pool is in desperate need of a new filter. And some heavy fucking chemicals to kill off the fuckboys. Dudes are just like doggy paddling around, spitting back and forth into each other's mouths, getting a little taste of everybody. It's casual, right? It's not my thing. I prefer filtered water and like not through the mouths of others. Dating's hard for me. It's weird. I don't know how you go from like a serious, I don't know why I'm standing all the way back here. I'm the main act right now. I don't know how you go from a serious relationship to, where what someone else's shit smells like. So icebreaker questions. What's your favorite color? What are your hobbies? Do you like anal? It's vulnerable. For me and my anus. It's all right. I'm in no rush. I'm convinced that my soulmate will find me in my living room eating a rotisserie chicken with my bare hands when the time is right. I know my worth. I know my worth. And not just because of my medical bills. I know my worth because my ex-boyfriend told me I was perfect. Who believed that? Oh, thank you. He told me I was perfect except for when I farted into the fan. That's why we're not together, because I'm perfect and he's not. Just kidding. Because he couldn't fuck me. He was too gentle. I asked him to be rougher, like pull my hair, smack my ass. It's like, I don't want to hurt you. It's like, I didn't ask you to do a Dahmer, not hit me in the head with that lava lamp, bitch. Dating me is like 50 Shades of Jackie with no safe word. Maybe I'll treat you like gold. Maybe I'll ride your face and then pretend I forgot and claim psychosis. Who knows? Drop you like Woody in Toy Story. Yeah, I'll leave you with this one. Like I said, I'm a nanny. And the other day, the devil disguised as a 3-year-old decided to throw hands with me. And I'm all about regulating, blah, 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 but I have PTSD, and my fight or flight response is to fight. You can't fight a 3-year-old, but you can flight them. So I punted that little bitch across the goddamn room. All right, guys, put your hands together for the very funny. He's been serving us all night, so fucking clap or you're a piece of shit. Connor Daughtry.
Oh, thanks, guys, so much. Yeah, I might have put myself right in the middle of last call. That's cool. It's actually my last shift, so I don't fucking care. No, I like working here. Yeah, my name's Carter. What's up? I was named after U.S. President Jimmy Carter. Yeah, my mom, she didn't really care about politics or anything. She just named all of her kids after U.S. presidents. Because if there's anything that white women love, it's a theme. I'm the oldest of the gang. And then I got a brother named Jackson and a sister named Madison. And then I got a little baby sister. Her name's Grover Cleveland. That's a joke. No, I do actually have a little baby sister, little baby Kennedy. Which, yeah, I do find it funny. My mom decided to name her after the hottest U.S. president of all time. When she's just the ugliest fucking baby I've ever seen in my life. And my mom keeps trying to tell me that the only reason that the baby's so ugly is because she was born 2 months premature. But it's been a year. And that thing's still gross. I'm just saying she looks more like Kennedy after the whole thing that happened. I'm just messing around. She's cute. She's got like a helmet now to keep it all in. Oh man. Well, this is fun. Yeah, it's last call, so make sure you get your drinks. Everybody drinking tonight, having a good time? Yeah. Fuck yeah. I'm not very good at drinking. I'm 22 right now, so I've only been drinking for like 10 years. And it goes so bad every time. Like, I don't know why I keep doing it. If anything else had the effect that alcohol has on my life, I would quit it immediately. Like, if I ever ate peanut butter and then pissed on a lady at a bar, probably wouldn't have slammed 8 Reese cups and drove home last night. I don't know. Wait, what were you drinking? Long Island iced tea? That's, oh no. You ever throw too many iced teas back and then you couldn't perform with your lady? You ever been a victim of the whiskey dick? That fucking sucks. I've never gotten whiskey dick. Not one time. But I have gotten my penis won't get hard because I'm trying to put it in a lady and I'm gay dick. You ever get that one? That was another one of those jokes. A total laugh out loud joke. I have a girlfriend, and I get hard for her. So fucking horned up. No, we moved to Cincinnati together after college, and she got a full-time job here. She was working at Planned Parenthood. So. Yeah, and I've been serving here, and really what I do is sell weed to make a living. So, Yes, since Roe v. Wade got overturned, we're both driving to Michigan once a week. She's a very liberal gal, though, my girlfriend. That'd be crazy if she wasn't a conservative Planned Parenthood employee. Like, I'm just trying to get these little angels to heaven as soon as possible, you know? Get on up there, meet Jesus. But yeah, it's been sick with her living there or working there. She lets me come in her. Employee discount. All right, guys, that's gonna be my time. You've been super fucking fun. Oh man, this next comic coming to the stage, he's one of my best friends. He's super funny. Everybody, it's Spencer DeMolke!
Carter, everybody! Yeah! Keep it going for the boy, huh? Last night working at the club. He's getting fired. That's the reason. Oh, good. I'm getting a phone call right now. Probably not. Good. It's good. Just completely stop the show. That's fun. I'm a Jewish guy. All right, well, thank you guys for making me feel very comfortable about that. That was good. Appreciate everybody for the support. Yeah, I'm a Jew. My parents were cheap growing up. That's what happens. They didn't like to spend a lot of money on us, but I do remember one time they opened up their wallets. My high school graduation party, instead of just cheaping out and getting pizza, they hooked us up and they got Chipotle catering to the house. Yeah, all the white women get excited. Yeah, that's about right. It was fun though. All my friends came over. We all pretended like we worked at Chipotle in my kitchen. Just like, whoa, hey, I need more rice over here. Whoa, here you go, Steven. Go, hey, have a little carnitas. Watch out, Mrs. Rosenstein. Grox extra. Ha! So it was fun. The only problem was the Chipotle people forgot to pack us tortillas. So my parents called over to the Chipotle place. Chipotle, it's called. And they were very sorry about the tortilla thing, so they gave us a coupon for another whole free Chipotle catering party. And now imagine you're Jewish. It's a good day. So like a month later, all my friends came over, we just ran it back. Another party. Worked another shift in my kitchen. Steven, Mrs. Rosenstein, And they fucked it up again. They forgot the chicken. So we already knew what to do, just Jew it up on the phone one more time. Sure enough, another coupon. And then we did that 8 times. Why not? Just keep it rolling. So that's like a fun memory for me. You know, we saved a lot of money, but that's also a really good modern version of the Hanukkah story, I feel like. I could feel everybody in here not knowing the Hanukkah story. That's luckily you guys have an expert. Let's go to the board here. So a long time ago, there were some Jewish people. Get your notebooks out. Come on. There were some Jews in the past, long time ago, and they were at the temple. They have a light, but it's not a light like you and I are familiar with. It's fire, because this is a long time ago. And to get the fire, they use oil, right? So somebody was looking at the oil, fucking Jew. And he's like, "Hey guys, I'm pretty good at eyeballing oil. I feel like we only have enough in here to last for one day. So big problem." But then, through God, miraculously, by the way, not Jesus. Old God. Real God. Jesus wasn't even born yet. The oil that was only supposed to last for one day lasted for 8 days. So now, if you think back to like 40 seconds ago to the Chipotle thing, the meat is the oil. You guys feel good? Okay, good. My dad didn't find out he was Jewish till he was 25, which he should have known. How did he not figure that one out? Here's how he found out: is he walked down a set of stairs and he was like, yo, 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 and he was like, oh yeah, that's it. Which is crazy. Like up until that point, he was just like, I'm just a short, hairy, circumcised finance guy that celebrates Christmas every year, and that's my life. That's insane. He should have known, you know what I mean? That'd be like if LeBron James played 6 seasons in the NBA, and he's like, I'm like the best white guy out here. That's what it's like. My mom's a fucking Jew. That's just funny to say. I don't know. She's always like, whenever I buy a new shirt, she's always like checking, like if it's like a pattern, she like checks the stitching to see if it matches up, which is so Jewish, also insane. I'm like, hey mom, maybe go easy on the guy who made this shirt because of how he's probably 6 years old, right? That's really not fair. This was made by a baby that skipped lunch. He did a pretty good job. He's wearing a onesie. He made me a button down. You know what I mean? Well, you guys are all acting like a bunch of people who aren't wearing shirts made by kids right now. I don't know what to tell you. You guys are a little hypocritical. That's all I'm saying. Hey, you guys, that's my time. Make some noise for yourselves. Oh, thank you. And keep it going for your next comedian, you guys. Up from Louisville. Make some noise for the very funny Alex Wittenberg.
Hey, Spencer. Oh, gosh. How's everybody tonight? That's good. You guys might recognize me as that guy you thought was your friend from across the room, if anyone wants to admit that. No, it happens to me every single day. Every day someone will come up to me and be like, oh my God, dude, I thought you were my friend. You look just like my friend. And then inevitably they just want to take out their phone and show me a picture. And every time, without fail, it's just a picture of Blake Hammond. You guys remember that comedian earlier who did a very similar but better version of that joke? When Blake did that and it was so much funnier than what I had written and prepared, I was like, I'm not going to do it. And I'm like, no, I am going to do it. This is a PSA. You're fat, white friends with beards and like, we get it, okay? There's a lot of us out there. Just, like, we know. No, it's all right. I get mistaken for an employee at a lot of places as well. Nowhere cool ever. Like, I was at Target recently, and I wasn't wearing anything red, basically just this, and, like, I couldn't have looked less like a Target employee. I just got this resting helpful face, is what I call it, you know. And a woman came up to me and started asking me questions, and I could tell that she thought that I worked there. And I was like, gosh, I'm just so awkward in these situations. I don't know what to do. And anyway, one thing led to another, and can anybody pick up my shift on Tuesday? Because I got this other job to go to. No, my actual job is I'm a teacher. Anybody teachers here tonight? That's unfortunate. That's too bad, isn't it? You know? I became a teacher because, and you can relate, when you're growing up, and everyone's always asking you, like, what do you want to be when you grow up? I didn't know exactly what I wanted to be, but I did know that I wanted the people that I worked with every day to be actively trying to ruin my life, so I nailed it with teaching. I teach 6th grade math. I heard a few people go, that's how I feel when I wake up every morning and remember that I teach 6th grade math. No, it's all right. It's not so bad. What else? We're working on the, when I wrote this joke, we were working on the order of operations. Do you guys remember this? Oh, PEMDAS. Somebody said, there we go. You really are a teacher. Okay. All right. Does everyone remember what PEMDAS stands for? Don't say it yet. Hold on. Let's all try to say what PEMDAS stands for together, okay? All right, ready? Please eat my dick and sack. I forgot to mention I teach in Kentucky, so do things a little differently down there. A little fun thing about that joke is I think of a lot of jokes in the car, on long car rides. And my wife knows this, and she's amazing about keeping tabs for my jokes when I'm driving. So I'm just driving in silence for like 45 minutes one day. And I'm like, hey, real quick. She's like, yeah. Can you write down, please eat my dick and sack? And she's just so sweet. She's like, yeah, of course. is that going to the Notes app or on the calendar? I'm like, well, let's start with the Notes app. We'll go from there. See if it works. You say she's a keeper? Yes. Thank you. Yes, she is. That's very nice. Yeah, oh, there we go. She must be here, I guess. That's cool. That's good. No, I do some tutoring on the side as well, make a little extra money, and I worked with this kid. We were working on multiplication facts, and we have this game called Math War. It's a lot like the card game War, except the cards have little multiplication problems on them, and so like whoever lays their card down, whoever's product is bigger gets to keep the cards. And by the way, I say product just to remind you guys that I am smarter than you, so that's what it is. While we're on the subject, does anyone remember the fancy math word for the answer to a division problem? Quotient? A nerd. Got him. No, but I was working with this kid, and I noticed that he was taking his best cards and like holding them at the bottom of the deck, right? So that anytime I played a good card, he could play one too. And I'm like, this kid is cheating. I can't let him get away with this. So what I did, what he didn't know at the time, is that I, as a middle schooler, learned a lot about magic tricks. Because I was a little too popular at the time. I needed something to kind of cool it down a little bit. And so I can really do whatever I want with a deck of cards. So what he didn't know, I took my cards, okay? I shuffled them just right. And then I fucked his mom. All right, I'm Alex Wittenberg. Thank you all. You're amazing. Hey, I need you to keep that going for your next comedian, Brandon Turner. Hey, Brandon.
Hey, everybody. Bud Light, man. What the fuck were they thinking? Last time I drank Bud Light, I almost had free transgender surgery. Hear me out. I go to my buddy's place. I shotgun 2 Bud Lights. I'm like, all right, we're about to party. I sit down on this cheap stool. It shatters like a Lego set. Next thing you know, I'm in the hospital getting 17 stitches on my nutsack. I don't even know how they fit 17 stitches on my nutsack. Like they went for the smallest part of my body. Like, look at me, dude. So yeah, I'm never drinking Bud Light again. Talking about transgenders, we just had a great Pride Month 2023. Give it up for them. Talking about pride, I do like to call myself an ally. I stand strongly with the BLT. Oh, now I'm hungry. Talking about eating, I like to eat a lot. No shit, this last July 4th, my family bet real money on how many hot dogs I'd eat. They set the over-under at 15, and I'm gonna let you guys decide to yourselves if I hit the over or not. As we already know, who knows about Planned Parenthood? Right? Talked about it earlier. That's always fun. It doesn't make much sense to me. I mean, who plans to be a parent? I know mine didn't. Yeah, I'm an accident. We're all here in America. Is there anybody here not from America? Hey. Yeah, where are you from?
I'm from South Korea.
Have you ever met Kim Jong-un?
No, it's North Korea.
Oh, my bad. Yeah. I was gonna make a small dick joke because you're Asian, but your girlfriend's here, so I'm not going to. And then I guess Argentinians also have small dicks, so. Shit. Talking about foreigners, I recently got back from Portland, Oregon, where, keep in mind, they have more pronouns than job experience. I feel like Trina knows the crowd. So I'm on the flight back, and the seat next to me is empty for a while. And eventually this guy sits down, and I thought he just got out of the shower because he had a towel on his head. And so I asked him, I said, hey man, I didn't know this plane had a shower on it. Where's it at? I stink. I was just in Portland. And he looks at me, he didn't say anything. I didn't know what was going on. So a little bit later in the flight, he goes up to the cabin, and everyone got really scared. And I didn't know why. So it turned out he was an air marshal, and apparently it's frowned upon to have cocaine in your carry-on. So I got arrested. I didn't go to jail though because I'm white. Sorry about that. A good buddy of mine picked me up though. You know, I like to think sometimes that I'm a good friend. I like to be there for my friends. You know, nobody's perfect though. There was that one time I fucked my buddy's girlfriend. I still feel bad about it. Thanks for coming out tonight, Gage. Yeah, that's everything I prepared for this. So I'm gonna make fun of my mom. Thank you for coming out. I love you. You're awesome. I just want to tell them the story about the church festival. Me and my cousin ran out of tickets to ride the rides, and we were like freaking out because we're in the middle of a football field full of people and festival rides, and I'm like, dude, like, what do we do now? Like, so we just kind of sit there for a couple minutes, and then out of like nowhere, it's kind of a Hail Mary. We're on this end zone, right? And there's a live concert going on in this other end zone, and we hear a out of nowhere. I hear my mom's laugh from across the football stadium or field. But yeah, that's all the time I have. Give it up. Give it up to the very funny, keep that clapping going, the very funny Gage Vineyard.
Only reason why I was next because of this big motherfucker in the green shirt. So I've been living in Cincinnati for like 14 years. I've been seeing fucked up shit. So I've been bored lately, like a slut on her period. Fucking crazy, man. So I decided doing stand up a little bit. So I'm giving it a shot. So yeah, 14 years ago I've been living in Cincinnati. My dad passed away 14 years ago, so I got a little bit of dark humor jokes. So I recently got high, and I started thinking about, you know, I think, how do you say it, crematoriums should give discounts to burn victims. Fuck you! Fuck you! Alright, whatever. Listen, I was on the news the other day, last Friday. Fuck, man, I got sunburned like a motherfucker. So I took Viagra. I took Viagra, and it kept the sheets off my legs. Like, I ain't gonna lie, it did help. I didn't have no fucking aloe or nothing, so I just took Viagra, whatever, fuck it. So my dad died with lung cancer. You know what the most expensive haircut is? Chemotherapy. Chemotherapy, fuck you. You don't like that, fuck you, alright? So the story was me and my brother. I was, 8 years old. He was 5. I was always a bad influence. I thought it was a good idea to steal my dad's carton of cigarettes. And when that happened, we get through like almost, we got like through 4 cigarettes. And I don't remember if we got in trouble, but he was pissed that we stole his cigarettes. And like 2 years later, he died. Like, I was like looking him in the coffin like, bitch, you fucked up. I tried to help you. I tried to help you. I tried to help you, but like he didn't fucking listen. Fuck you. Whatever. What else? What do you call a Mexican with a vasectomy? A dry Martinez. Oh, that's fucked up. I'm sorry. Whatever. So with that being said, my mom's in the back. Give it up. She recently had her 1 year anniversary. So woo! You know, and I realized I have a new stepdad, which I fucking hate. I'm just kidding. I don't hate him. But yeah, you guys ever seen the movie Step Brothers? Fucking amazing movie. I had the scene in my head when Will Ferrell in the back seat, and he's like, "Robert better not get in my face. I'll drop that motherfucker." And my mom's like, "Well, you got a new stepdad. Would you like to meet him? You know, whatever." I was kind of high at the moment. I ain't gonna lie. He was like, he came out. I had the scene in my head. I was ready. I was like, "What's up, bro?" Like, I just panicked. I was like, "What's up, bro?" So that is my time. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate it. Give it up for our next host. Give it up for our host, In. Our next comedian is Nick Higdon.
Yeah, good job. I think I'm next. Hey, give it up for Gage one more time, guys. Don't worry. It's one more, then we're done. It's me, then one more, then it's over. So thanks for coming out, though. Hey, how are we feeling? We feeling pretty good? Yeah. All right, cool. Have we been drinking? Beautiful, beautiful. That's good, yeah. I'll be honest, I haven't really been drinking a lot right now. But I did recently start smoking weed again. Yeah, good reaction time for a stoner right there. One nice. Rest of you guys are high. That's fine, though. Yeah, so I recently started smoking weed again, and it's been a really long time since I smoked. Like, to give you an idea, it's been so long that my old dealer's now a realtor. Yeah, that's pretty wild, right? I didn't know it either, so I tried to call him the other day to get some weed, and when he told me that he sold houses, like, I just thought he was speaking in code. I was like, yeah, whatever, dude. How many bedrooms can I get for $40? Right on. All right, cool. So I heard some weed smokers out there. I'll be honest with you guys. I stopped smoking right around the time that dabs got really popular. Yeah, a couple of agree. Do you guys smoke dabs? Oh, yeah. Fucking lunatics. That's crazy. That's great. For those of y'all that don't know, which dabs are basically when you want smoking weed to feel like smoking crack. Right? You need a glass pipe, you need a blowtorch. It's like, dude, if you need power tools to get high, fucking take a break. Right? You shouldn't be alone in your living room with a welder's mask on, like, all right, time to feel something. Shh. Yeah. So I've been easing my way back into the weed, doing little pins and stuff. I mostly just do it at night when I'm watching TV, and it makes TV way more fun. Like, I just get high and watch the fucking History Channel. Yeah, I bet you guys didn't know I was a fucking scholar, did you? No, I've been watching the History Channel. Actually, last night I was watching this show about this guy called Vlad the Impaler. Oh yeah, a couple Vlad heads in the crowd. That's very surprising. All right. Well, here's the deal. If you don't know who Vlad is this guy from the 1400s. He was a dictator, right? And he would kill his enemies by making these big pointy sticks, right? And then he would hang his enemies by their buttholes and let them slide down. Which, that's a very bad way to die, right? But I was so high, I was just laughing because I was thinking about, like, what if for a second, one of his enemies, like one of the guys on the sticks, what if it just hit the G-spot? You know what I mean? Like, on the way down, he's like, ah! Ah! He's trying to climb his way back up. Yeah, you guys are really fun. This rules, yeah. Okay, I feel comfortable enough. I'll tell you something embarrassing that happened to me recently. Yeah, thanks for making me feel welcome. So, I have a girlfriend, and you know how like when you're in a relationship, you do like the little pet talk sometimes? You're like, how's my little baby boo? I don't say that, but but you know, well, it's embarrassing when you get caught doing that, right? Like when someone else witnesses it, it's embarrassing. Actually, my girlfriend, she went out of town recently with her family, and I called her to check in on her, and I assumed that she was going to answer her phone, right? So I call, I'm like, hey, how's my little sugar pussy doing? And then on the other end of the phone, I just hear, yeah, Nick, this is Sugar Pussy's dad. And I was so embarrassed. I was like, fuck, dude. I'm sorry, Mr. Sugar Pussy. I didn't mean to disrespect. Hey, that's my time, guys. Thank you. Hell yeah. Show that same love to your headliner. He actually just shot a special here at Go Bananas. It's called Be Happy. It's available on YouTube. Please show some love to Tabari McCoy.
All right, keep it going for Nick and all the other comedians you've seen. And all the people that show that we must fund mental health in this country, because you watched this shit tonight. All right. Whew. Some of you missed some hugs. All right, that's cool. Oh, shit. Nice to be here with y'all tonight. And I say that because this weekend I was in Dayton, Ohio, so it's nice to be here tonight. I can't even hate on Dayton, and you know why? Because before I was in Dayton, I was in Xenia, Ohio. Yeah. You ever just walk through a whole town and go, nope, nope. Like either burn this shit down or rebuild, but quit staying in this motherfucker. Like y'all got to get out. This is terrible. So, you know, it's nice to be here with y'all tonight, man. I'll tell you this. I'm gonna go ahead and get this out the way because I know I don't have much time. So let me throw this out there. I know I look like every black dude in every diversity portfolio at your college or job. Throw that out there. You know, I don't know, man. Shit is weird right now. I'm happy y'all having fun because America is out of its ever-loving mind right now. You know, because here's the problem. We are stuck right now in dumb America. You know what I mean? We used to have fun, dumb America, and then the pandemic happened and ruined all that shit, and America don't know how to go back, you know, because right now everybody's mad at each other, you know, because 2020 broke the system, you know what I mean? Because we had the pandemic and we had the pro-mask people versus the fuck it grandma had a good run people, you know, and then we had the Black Lives Matter versus the people that know what the punchline is, and I'm not gonna say it because I want to make it to my car. Anyhow, so we had those people. By the way, this is a nice, diverse crowd tonight. We got like white people, and we got a lot of black people from Montgomery. I don't know if they zone for this shit, so you know. Wakanda forever. Thank you all for coming out. You know, this is the thing, man. Like, cause now everybody is angry all the time about everything. You know, you can't have an intelligent conversation with anyone because everybody's pissed off. And anything you say online, now somebody ready to fight your ass over the shit. It's stupid. No, everybody's mad. It's like, oh, women don't have their rights. Gay people don't have their rights. Black people don't have their rights. And I'll be like, well, shit, I don't know what's left. Can you just tell me what? Okay, wordplay, people. See, this is what happened when, all right, some of you got GED diplomas and need me to move on to some dick jokes. Coming up. Anyhow. I just say that because I miss fun, dumb America, because everybody's angry now. And when we had fun, dumb America, it was simpler times, you know, because I told you, everybody's mad now about the environment and the economy and all that shit. Everybody's got an argument and they arguing every day. You know what the biggest argument in America was prior to 2020? Who had the best spicy chicken sandwich? That's what I want back. And for the record, it was Popeyes.
Yeah, man. You know, I'm too stressed out because, you know, life, I pay attention, which is a problem. You know what I mean? That's why I don't sleep well. And a friend of mine was like, oh, Tabara, you should try and get a white noise machine to help you sleep. And I was like, what in the blue hell is a white noise machine? You know, certain things I found out you gotta describe differently because, you know, I'm black in America every day. So that's not what I thought it was when I found out what it was. And then I thought about it, because if you don't know, a white noise machine is something that plays soothing sounds in the background to help you fall asleep, which is not what I thought it was. And then I was like, well, that got to thinking, because I have a lot of spare time, because I'm single as a sandwich at Wendy's. And I was like, what would a true white noise machine be like if it told you happy thoughts that white people would like? And they'd be like, your 401k and stock options are excellent. Like, oh. And then I thought to myself, well, what would a black noise machine be like that would tell black people happy thoughts? It'd be like, don't worry about those sirens. You don't even fit that description. Like, oh. And if you're wondering why I don't have an Asian or Hispanic version of that joke, we live in Cincinnati. Oh, nice to see you. I hope you make it home safe. Cool. Speaking of safety, by the way, June just ended. If there's any members of the LGBTQIA+, y'all gotta shorten them fucking letters. Can y'all do that? That is my only issue with the gay community. Just get that shit knocked down a bit. Black people are still struggling with NAACP. Get your shit to 4 through 11. Okay? Do that. I say that because last month was Pride Month, and here's the thing. Can y'all, if you are one of those people that wants to get all violent because you got your politics or whatever, can you at least just respect gay people enough to let them be? Okay? Yeah. It's simple. Like, I gave up on racism, but you know. But just let gay people live. Can you do that? Okay? Because here's my problem is that every time I have somebody that makes an argument about why they don't like gay people, they use hypocritical ass logic, okay? Which makes sense, because we are Americans and we specialize in hypocrisy. Okay? Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's hard to do anything in America without being hypocritical about it, you know what I mean? Because they tell people to eat healthy, meanwhile, dollar beer night, bottle of water costs $5. I'm like, shit. I tried to go to Whole Foods and damn near had to suck a dick to get out the parking lot. I'm like, all right. I'm going to Meijer. But I'll say this, like, because everybody uses dumb logic when they talk about hating on gay people. A lot of people like to say things like, well, it goes against my religion, you know, and especially Christians. And before you get mad, I'm going to tell you, I am myself a Christian, but as you can tell by what I've said tonight, if God doesn't grade on a curve, I am F-U-C-K-E-D, fuck. So, here's the thing about that. You got to quit doing that, because people use God to justify more evil in this world than anything else. Yeah, it's a deep thought. I know some of y'all half drunk, but think about it. Okay? Like, because they always use the same dumb logic when it comes to that with their faith. They'll be like, well, in the Bible, it says that man should not lay with a man as he lay with a woman. And I'm like, well, I've actually read the Bible too, and you don't get to pick and choose which verses you like. Because there's another verse in there that says, treat thy neighbor as you would treat thyself. And there's another verse that says, vengeance is mine, saith the Lord, which is the only reason there's 3 motherfuckers in the 513 area code that owe me $20 walking around with both of their fucking eggs right now. I just gotta quit being stressed out and letting dumb shit bother me. That's the main thing, I guess, you know. Because this world is filled with way too much hate. And you know, it's like, sometimes I've come to realize that hate will bring people together, you know. Because when I was in Dayton this past weekend, I was making out with a woman who was 13 years younger than me. That's not a joke. Quit fucking laughing. And she was 13 years younger than me, had blonde and blue eyes. She looked like an extra from a Taylor Swift concert. And, you know, and I was sitting there making out with this girl on downtown Dayton streets. You know, black women walk by, very mad. White dudes walk by, even madder, you know. White women walk by, kind of curious, and black dudes were just indifferent. And I was like, damn, this must be like what it feels like to be Joe Biden for a day. Like, nobody cares. And you know what? That half a groan / laugh is good enough for me. Good night, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the show. You can go out the way you came in. Come back this weekend. We have Ishmael Lofty here at the club. You can get tickets at GoBananasComedy.com. If you didn't already pay your bills, take care of the waitstaff. You can go next door to the Bell and the Bear, have a good time. And if you get a chance, watch my special on YouTube because it's free and I need the views because Kevin Hart is the only black dude under 6 feet tall making money doing this shit. So I'll see y'all.